Yeah, no, the movie's really good. Yeah, I like it. I didn't think it would have like such a deep meaning, you know? Yeah. No, sorry. I don't, I think physical affection today is just a little much. I don't mind sitting next to you and like being against you, but I don't really want to hold hands right now, I'm sorry. Oh, yeah, sometimes when I get, I guess, I don't know, lately I've just been like doing the thing where I like rub my thighs to like soothe me for some reason. My anxiety isn't particularly high, it's just, I mean, it's there. Can you pass me the chapstick? Thank you. Sorry, yeah, here. I know, I keep putting it on. I think it's just because I keep biting my lips so it like all goes away. Yeah, the movie's good. I've just not been sleeping well. Why'd you pause the movie? Am I annoying you? I'm sorry, I'll try to stop. What do you mean? Yeah, I'm looking at you. Look, you want me to look in your eyes? Okay. I might get lost in them. Oh, serious. Okay, what's wrong? What did I do? No, I'm okay, I promise. I'm good, I'm good. Can you pass me the chopstick again? Thank you. Sorry. What makes you think there's anything wrong? I've been acting weird lately? Sorry, weirder. Dang, didn't think I was that weird, but okay. Like what I'm doing with the chopstick. Oh, sorry if I don't, it's a weird thing. If I don't do it the way I normally do it, then like the multiple times, it just causes, sometimes you gotta do it longer, it just causes a lot of uncomfort. And sometimes when you do it and it doesn't feel right in your hand, it just like kind of makes it worse. Like I like to have it like twist like that. Yeah, here, sorry. Keep it, okay. I'm so sorry. I don't know why I've just been, I guess honest lately. No, I'm okay, I just, you notice I do stuff like this all the time? What do you mean? When I'm stressed, I rub my thighs. Well, it's like a soothing thing, I guess. I guess when I'm stressed, it's kind of like, you know, sometimes when people like pat your back and stuff, it's something for me to do to calm me down. I do it in repetition of patterns. I would, maybe. Why do you look so serious? Here, I'll try to stop. You're right. Let me just put my arms out, I guess. Well, of course now I'm twiddling. Is it annoying? No. Okay. I'm sorry. I don't know why. Give me the chopstick. Oh, wait, I have it. Sorry. I mean, I guess I've been stressed about a couple things, but nothing like too serious, I don't think. I guess I do a couple things that are weird. Like sorry, I had to put on like a certain number. What else have you noticed that I do weird? Oh, like the locking the door multiple times at a time, and then the 4 times I lock the door, and then I go back and make sure both doors are locked all the time. I need to take it from please. Thank you. It just you've already noticed this. I know there's the knocking on the wood when I'm high stressed. The chapstick. I have obsessive compulsive disorder, and so most I'm sorry for not telling you, but you know how like most people are like, oh, they're just super clean. It's not always that. It's obsessive compulsive disorder, so you do compulsions obsessively, and I know you've noticed it with some things, but I guess it does get really bad when it's like high stress. I guess I get really stressed lately. I'm sorry for not telling you sooner. I don't know, I thought like I could kind of control it better, and because I've gotten better at times, but I guess when high stress does come, it kind of comes out more. It like stims more, and I already have stims, so like it's gotta be like weird. I guess it doesn't really help with anxiety too, because it's a thing of like comfort and like reassurance. Like it's taking everything in me not to like ask for the chapstick again. It's like an itch. You can't, if you don't do it. It's like an itch. You can't. Like I can't. Like I'm doing weird hands now. It's like an itch you can't scratch. You need to grab it. I know. My God, I look like an addict right now. But there's nothing wrong with being an addict. But I just no, you can hold my hands. This is a weird thing. My hands need to do rapid movement right now because I'm uncomfortable. Not in like a way you've made me uncomfortable, but just because you've noticed it, and I thought I could control it, and seeing that as not controllable, and I knew that to begin with, but I thought that maybe it could be better. But can I okay, let me just move some things out of the way. So can I? Thank you. Okay. You can. Can you sit? Yeah, there you go. Is that comfortable? No. This is why when we cuddle, and when you're sitting on my lap, I tend to rub your back a lot. Is it okay? Yeah. Okay. Well, it's also coming from like a place of love, but it's something to do with my hands. Yeah. I'm sorry, just feeling your like warmth and comfort just makes me sleepy, makes me feel safe. In the last couple nights, we've not gone to sleep at the same time or even laid down at the same time, so that's why it's making it my insomnia a little bit worse. When was I diagnosed? Actually a couple years ago, but looking back into like childhood and stuff, I realized like how bad my OCD actually is. And sometimes, I need things to be clean. Obviously not now, I like look around at my room, but sometimes I do need things clean, but it's not always compulsion, but it's like the thing that I do, like with the knocks on the wood. I don't know why, but I used to knock on wood constantly when I was in a very high stress situation. I need to stop reaching for the lip balm. You can hold that hand. I'm sorry, I'm so nervous. It's not something I really talk about. Okay, one of my hands is gonna escape to my thigh as a comfort thing, I'm sorry. But partially it's a trauma. A lot of my OCD is related to trauma, and it seems to make me safe, like the locking of the door. It's not always just the compulsion of it, but it's the compulsion mixed with the like wanting to feel safe, and being able to kind of control that situation. But it's also like the knocking on the wood. I don't know why, I just do it all the time. I'll like knock on my head, like even now talking about it, I want to do it. but it's like knocking on my head and then knocking on a piece of wood when I'm in high stress. Like, it doesn't matter where it is, I just do it. And then the chapstick, yeah, I put it on weird, where I put it on like certain increments of numbers in certain different parts of the lip, like the on the top lip, the inner left corner, I do it 6 times. The middle I do it 8, and then the right side I do it, or the cupid's bow I do it 8. The right side I do it 9, and then it's like flip flopped on the bottom. For some reason, I don't know why, but I do that all the time, and I'm sorry. I didn't realize like how annoying that can be, and like I know it can be annoying, and yeah. Yeah, I'll be quiet. I'll try at least. Oh, thank you for the hug. Thank you. I know it's not like super weird, but it can be, especially when I wasn't honest with you about it. Well, yeah, I mean, there's a lot of things I haven't told you, and I'm sorry about that as well. Nothing like huge. I mean, OCD it's a problem, but it's not a problem at the same time, because it like, I don't know. It helps with my ADHD as well, because it keeps me like fidgeting, but I don't know. Like all my mental stuff combines into one. Yeah. I like how you like hug me and stuff, and I just immediately kind of feel relaxed. I don't have to, like, obviously I'm still rubbing your back, but and your thighs, but I'm not reaching for the chapstick anymore because you're hugging me, kind of keeping me in place, and it's not an uncomfortable thing. So please, if you're still comfortable, don't let go. But I don't know why I do it, but Thank you. You heard me cry. Thank you again. I know it's not. It feels like I'm keeping a lot from you from not telling you that I have OCD, even though it's blatantly obvious if you know what OCD looks like. But I mean, there's probably a lot more things going on with me. But I actually talked to my therapist. I talked to her, and she was like, "Can I ask you a question?" And I was like, "Yeah, sure." And she's like, "Do you have OCD?" And I was like, "What do you mean?" She's like, "In this entire, like, every time we talk, my OCD stems in different ways, and I stem in general, but she's like, she knows when I talk about certain things that, like, oh yeah, sorry." When I talk about certain things, it tends to get worse. Like, I'm reaching for the chapstick, but I'm putting it away. And I'm just give us more. Yeah, there we go. But she knows is that I do that a lot. Like with the chapstick, or with pins, I'll click them at certain increments. It doesn't always, not always the same, it depends. Okay, with each pin, like each pin itself, it can be the same brand, but each pin itself has different clips, and I know because they're marked different. Oh my god, I sound insane. I know, like, if it was someone else, I wouldn't say they're insane or anything like that. I'd be like, no, like, that's, it's not normal for everyone, but it's normal for you. But for me, it feels like I'm just absolutely crazy. Yeah, I guess you can tell people your girlfriend's crazy. No, I don't really take offense to that. As long as they don't, like, use it in that connotation. I'm sorry that, like, I kept this from you. What's going on? Oh, like, why is it getting worse? I think it's because I just getting a lot of pressure from the family currently. Because I don't really tell all of my family about you. About really what's going on in my life, because they like to, I love them, but if I tell one person something besides like my mom, even sometimes with my mom, but she'll tell the entire family, or they'll tell the entire family, and that happened a lot with like traumatic things. I can confide in one person, you know, someone you're supposed to trust, and I'd ask them not to tell anyone, and then they would. And it's time and time again, literally even recently. Like I told, you know, I have nightmares, and weird nightmares, and I told a trusted person in the family, and they told everyone even though I asked them not to. And I know it's to like try to help protect me, but none of them, to my knowledge, have chronic nightmares like that. And so they're just like, oh, you need to get more sleep. Like, no, you don't understand, I'm afraid of sleep, because I don't want a nightmare, I don't want to dream. Yeah. And they've been pressuring me about you and just trying to get to know more, but I don't want to. I mean, I will literally talk about you to pretty much anyone who will listen, but I'm nothing like personal, and they're wanting personal, and that's not my story to tell. I know I should have talked about it sooner with you, I'm sorry, I love you, and I don't want to, you know, push you away, and even though I am, and I don't want to, he probably feels my anxiety spiking. I can like smell it in gimbals. I don't know how they do that. But you know, you would think he's a service dog. He's really not. He's my little baby. But I think my family just doesn't. They get it and they don't at the same time. Like, oh God, I'm trying not to cry. No, don't look at me. Don't make it worse. I think it's just I don't know. It's just, oh, thank you, what's up here? I don't know, I think it's just stress, and then, you know, stress from work. Yeah, yes, I think he's wanting to get up here so he can assess what's going on. Maybe his bed got too hot. Oh. I like how he just collapses on the ground. Yeah. Thank you for listening. I think I put a lot of pressure on myself to be, or try to be normal. Because, you know, like I have ADHD, I have anxiety, just generalized, and then social, and then, yeah, and then I have really bad depression. I don't know the exact term. It's like chronic, severe depression. And then I have OCD. And my migraines have been getting worse. I know you've noticed. And sleep is not. I mean, I have insomnia anyways, but sleep has come less and less. And sadly, concealer doesn't cover everything. Yeah. Thank you for listening. I'm sorry for not telling you sooner. Okay, I'll stop apologizing. For the most part, even Bo's saying. He's like, Mom, shut up. I love you. Well, I don't say it to hear it back, I just mean it. Thank you. Can we stay like this? Or can we like shift where you're still like in my lap but focusing the TV before we start the movie? Again? Or resume it? Thank you. Yeah. Thank you. Yeah, I guess the chapstick thing does help that my lips tend to be soft when I'm not in depression-ish era. When I'm not in my depressive episodes all the time. Yeah, because normally my lips are like bitten to pieces, but I guess chapstick does help. When I smother them into like, what is it, 6, 8, 9? Just skip 7. Thank you. I love you. Yeah. We should probably continue the movie. You're so dumb. Yeah. Alright. You cut them up? There you go.